best artists of Kyiv were invited to paint this church. Huge torch on the square, and what a horrible taste has architect. I'm joking that really it shows how our people don't like any changes in the city. I'm not joking, but all time when it's idea to build something new. Spirit of the city. Because I don't know if you have such impression, but Kyiv is really very cute. It's very. So, Yaroslav, he was son of Vladimir. I guess you remember already about Vladimir, guy who baptized country. And it was important to see he was in stone and also combined with this very thick bricks called linfa. So, really, explanation is very common, and people they don't like common explanations. So the same name had main entrance to Constantinople, to the main city. That's why they just copied it. And also it was direction to Constantinople, so it was like south. I hope. So in front of you is a monument to the guy who built the city, Yaroslav, you remember? He was son of Vladimir. Really his about this time. So we call it obscurantism, black times, dark times. But from my school I remember that when she came to told you already that all this construction is pretty new, you see. But inside we have original walls from the times of Yaroslav, so 1000. But after Mongols, life from this area disappeared. Because what to do? It was just for rulers. And that time we had like common people, and common people they go to the river. They had to. On modern time, he liked to give you a stick and to wait something back. I don't know, like all the US stories, like mafia who kept everything. My father at the time he did this, wanted to respect him, they brought him this ring, it's like a gift. Oh really, it's only like new legends. And also he appeared angry about this stupid monument, and our artist told that I have a good joke about that, it's like the horse, Lashatka, so such a joke. Why they start to use parts of this Christmas tree like part of barricades, and people call this like Operation Yolka, like Operation Christmas Tree. Look back to Christmas. Churches, not really, we celebrate outside. It was like 1 month, so we started. Jewish people were like, oh, the biggest people ever, because they were on the other side of the history. So who was with the pictures, so this is photos of the guys who died on the east of Ukraine, where we have war with Russia. So you see this huge building with the columns. Because of this building was demolished this temple in his Christian name was Michael, that's why he called after his sky patron. And at the time it was a very complicated political situation. He had a lot of brothers, cousins, uncles. So this style of painting is very strict. Compared, for example, to St. Vladimir Church I showed you before. It's typical Byzantine style. Very, very strict. It was supported by our ex-president, he gave money for that. Do you know our city mayor? It was like some pandemic. So as usual, monks of this monastery they didn't have any sick because they didn't. City that became massive to lots of churches. We haven't any documents to prove that it was real story because it was really far for him to travel. So most of magnets here contain this picture. So it's very popular. And if you go to the lower city, area of common people, so they can see this church from every point, from every angle. And it was important. Were fired, but some of them, yes, they are preserved. And the most interesting building, Podil. Podil means like a lower part of the skirt, for example, of the dress, so it means like lower part. And I told us that rich people that live in the upper city, this rich areas, before in springtime, so it's flooded all time. It wasn't so well protected, but what to do? After Mongols, our people, they came downstairs, and for centuries all life was here at Podil. We even have a song. Frescoes, mosaics, to make here series, camp. What I told you about praying Virgin Mary with the hands, we call her Aranta, like traditionally. And here, that's what I told you about. Like a legend that this Virgin Mary, she is like sky captain of the city, and because of the age of this church, till she is so it's like a patron, because like undestroying wall. That's how common people call it. Yeah. Daughter of Yaroslav, in life of French Kyiv. That's why French embassy told to Soviet. Yeah. In the beginning of 19th century, here was kind of resort, so it was building of mineral. Air. Other hands swept into another wall. So really we did step. Architect every day did like layer, and every day the tower go under the ground. It's because you can't imagine that you can climb. So maybe not. No, a holy Mount Athos. Maybe you've heard about that. It's like a big complex. But I told you that this part is just museum part. We have to show the exhibitions like that. And here's the wall. And this part, monastery part, also excels for the monks. So pilgrims still have here. They have special hotel for the pilgrims. Small churches. So really they have a lot of churches. It was original wall, but this it's just replica to show you steps of the building. Sometimes it's right to Yes, they have small farms. This peacock chicken. Fire, he disappears in fire. So it's like official story. About Fedosi, like more realistic. Museum of Great Patriotic War. Nowadays we rename it like Second World War Museum. Even like about part of Ukraine in Second World War because of all events. What we have here? Really I told you like stairs. So we have here even two exhibitions of military techniques. We have like Second World War.